What are you doing?
It'll be fine. I mean, I've seen this done before on YouTube. It's worked. It's probably fine.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week I checked out Tarnation, also known as Creature Cabin, and this 2017 film was directed by Daniel Armstrong and stars Daisy Masterman, Joshua Diaz, and Emma-Louise Wilson, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this woman who is kicked out of her rock band, and her boyfriend breaks up with her, so she's feeling a little sad about that, and her roommate convinces her to go to this cabin in the woods as a getaway. So they do that, and she starts dreaming about this black unicorn. And then evil spirits starts possessing the bodies of her friends and whatnot. But what will happen exactly? Well, you have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, this movie is just like The Evil Dead with this cabin in the woods and the evil spirits and stuff. However, it is also mixed with a stoner comedy, and so it has this very kind of strange vibe where it's the stoner comedy part and then kind of the evil spirits parts. I would say it blends together. It works really well. It's also Australian as well, so they have that, wacky Australian sensibility for their comedy and stuff as well. So it is a funny movie, more than it is scary for sure, but Evil Dead was kind of more funny itself as well, right? So definitely elements of it, but yeah, it is a unique combination, I would say. Also, with this movie, part of the comedy does come from that low budget aspect to it. It has, a lot of low budget things. They have this one like painting that's also a monster as well, and that's interesting, but again, just low budget. They have this knife, like they just find this knife on the wall or something, but it's like straight out of Power Rangers. It looks plastic as well, and that's lots of fun. And oh my god, this black unicorn, also very low budget, but man, is it amazing. I'll say that. It's something to see. I won't clip it in here to make sure that it's kind of spoiler free, but I'll try to have like a post-credit scene with it in case you are really interested in what it is. But man, once you see that, like, you're in for a wacky ride. So yeah, that black unicorn, man, oh man, it's crazy. Other than that, this movie is very rock and roll. They have a rock and roll band and they play a few songs here or there, and so that's pretty good if you like rock and roll. The main character, she has this very rock and roll attitude, and I love that. She was just so much fun. The actress Daisy, she did an excellent job to really just make me love her character. Other than that, I think with the shooting and the sound is all good as well. So yeah, lots of stuff goes into this movie to make it enjoyable. And lastly, I gotta tell you, I was glad that they name dropped the movie within the movie, so they say the word Tarnation in the movie. And I don't know, I had never heard an Australian person say Tarnation, and I just thought it was kind of funny that they would, have that within their vernacular. And yeah, for me at least, it's a very kind of like southern word. Like, I always imagine Yosemite Sam from Bugs Bunny saying it. He's always like running around, throwing his hat on the ground, what in tarnation, that type of stuff. So yeah, it was really surprising to hear them say it, but I'll clip it in here for you.
What in tarnation?
So I don't know why I enjoyed that so much, but I did. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, I think with the comedy, and I know comedy is subjective, but I did think it was like a little bit crass. Like, they have a bunch of like body part related humor. It's also stoner comedy as well. So if you aren't really into that stoner comedy type of movie, you probably won't enjoy it as well. The stoner comedy is not very prevalent, maybe at the beginning and then towards the end, but it is in there as well. So if that's not your thing to laugh at, then maybe stay away from this one. Other than that, I thought with the characters, all of them just seem so strange. Like, all of them are just acting strange. It's probably something to do with the direction, but none of the characters are believable. It seems like everyone's high or possessed or whatever all the time. So maybe not the main character, but everybody else is very strange. Other than that, I have no idea why this story happened. You know, with the Evil Dead movies, they like read a book or something and then everything starts going crazy. In this one, this woman just kind of seems to start dreaming about the black unicorn for no reason, and that just sets off the movie, I guess. I guess they kind of explain it where, you know, the unicorn's some crazy spirit or something out there, but it just kind of seemed to be pointless. Like, there's no reason behind it. Other than that, she seems to like jump universes a little bit. Like, there will just be like one or two things off. Like, in one universe, her friend is married, and then in another universe, her friend is divorced, even though you don't really see the other person at all. So, or then her boyfriend changes in another one or something. I don't know. It's all very kind of strange that way. And I think a lot of people will not necessarily be turned off by it, but it's something you cannot think about in order to enjoy this movie. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I think if you like The Evil Dead, then yeah, totally check this one out. If you're looking for like a funny horror comedy thing, then yeah, totally check this one out as well. As for rating, I gotta give it the good bad score of 4.5. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi, I'm back. It's the Professional Amateur Hour with a post-credit scene this time. As promised, I am here to show you the black unicorn, but again, I do think this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe exit now, and if you don't care or if you've seen the movie, then here he is. And here he is, but this time he's flying. So when I saw that, I was just like, WTF is this? And it's such a strange thing to see. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in the next one.